everyone. Happy Monday. Somebody down there is taking a bath. I heard all this and I'm all, ew. And it's my Momo. She giving herself a bath. We're gonna go to the store and pick up a prescription. I'm gonna mail back. Oh, don't you? Oh, I always get so confused when I'm pointing backwards. I'm gonna take back my shoes, so I got them all ready to go. The Clark's sandals. Put them in the box. Printed out the free shipping label. So I'm gonna drop those off at the post office at my store. And I'll probably pick up a couple groceries while I'm there. And that's about it. And then I hope to make my Clorox wipes today. I'm not going to make a separate video because I'm not exactly sure about the whole recipe. Do It on a Dime, Catherine at Do It on a Dime, puts in a half a tablespoon of bleach with 1 cup of water. And then I believe she uses 2 cups, which is 1 full tablespoon. But other people are using like 2 teaspoons to 2 cups or 3 tablespoons to 2 cups. So I don't know. I think I'll just do like 2 tablespoons to 2 cups and call it good. So that will be my own concoction. It is what it is. I'm not saying that you all should go out and do the same thing. I'm just doing it for me. So I'm not going to make an official video about it because I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have exact measurements. Okay. So anyway, that's that. So later today, we'll be using this container. This is from the Dollar Tree. I just bought it a long time ago because I thought it was a cool size and I've never used it before, and lo and behold, it's a great size for paper towels. So I'm gonna cut these in half. I hear it's a challenge. Other people seem to breeze right through them. Other people, it's a challenge. For me, it'll probably be a challenge, but hopefully I'll have a good knife. And then we'll make some wipes and I'll wipe down my bathrooms. And in my car, I normally bought these to put in my car to make like a little safety kit. But I thought it was the smaller ones. These are like flippin' huge. So I'm just gonna like put these in the trunk for groceries. But I had this mesh bag. And so in it I have a bag of latex gloves and a pack of the electronic wipes. And I'm thinking I could even use the electronic wipes not only for my phone, but also maybe for my steering wheel, because there is alcohol. I don't know how much, it doesn't say. Maybe not as much as there should be to really disinfect. I don't know. I just don't. These are really actually just for my phone, but you know, if I'm desperate, I can maybe use them throughout my car. I'm gonna put some Kleenex in there. And I have a hand sanitizer in my car already. So anyway, this will be my little pouch. Daryl actually got one of these put in his car, but I found a smaller one. So he put that in his car. I doubt he'll ever use it, but anyway. So yeah, that's my little kit. Oh, a bag for garbage. Like when I wipe things down, I always end up throwing my rags on the floor. So this is like a little trash sack. So yeah. So actually so here's my Kleenex. And then I also bought these at the dollar store. I already have a huge pack of butt wipes in my car door. But I'll just stick these here in my kit anyway, just 'cause. And then my Kleenex. And yeah, that's all I can really think of for now. I don't know. Alright, made it back. I've already wiped all this stuff down. Daryl wanted his silly ice cream. So I got him the waffle cone swirl. This is good, but there's not enough waffle cone in it. Haagen-Dazs makes a really good one, but I can never find that flavor. I needed some more shampoo. I grabbed an 8-pack of these. I know you can get them at Dollar Tree, but you don't get an 8-pack, and it was an extra $1, so I went ahead and just got them. You know what I mean? So I got some whipped cream cheese, the berry flavor. We have some frozen bagels in the freezer. I needed some body wash, so I just went ahead and got the Suave, the Ocean Breeze. It smells quite nice. I'm surprised they had Pine Sol. I was watching, I can't remember her name off my top of my head, Kelly Barlow Designs, and she was saying how you can use Pine Sol straight up in your Swiffer wet jet. Just put this inside. Put this liquid inside the bottle that comes with the liquid wet jet, and this sanitizes and it gets it clean. Anyway, so she says it'll kill the germs and stuff, the viruses on your floors. So I went ahead and picked one up. I can't believe they had some at my store. I just can't. They had some shredded cheese. They didn't have the Colby Jack, but I love mild cheddar, so I'll take it. I needed some hash browns for my funeral potatoes for Easter Sunday. I do have tater tots I could have used, but since they had the hash browns, I went ahead and picked those up. Grabbed a couple more cans of cream of chicken. This I've never had. It's the Harmon's fruit dip. It's vanilla cream cheese, and I have some apples in the fridge, and I bought some bananas, and so I thought this will help me eat that up. So I'll go ahead and eat some fruit dip with my apples and bananas. I needed some bouillon cubes, and they are completely out of chicken bouillon. So I got the Better Than Bouillon. This is the paste. It's really good, so I went ahead and picked one of those up. And then here are my bananas. So I'm looking at this bleach that I got at Walmart a week ago. Nowhere on here does it say that it is 99.9. It doesn't say like it kills viruses and stuff like that. So I think I got the wrong thing. Like, I don't know. It says for cleaning and deodorizing, but it doesn't kill any bacteria or virus. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna work for my wet wipes. So now I have a big old bottle of bleach that I'll never use. Momo, you're gonna scratch my pants. Ugh. She claws my pants with her little claws, and then it snags. Lay down. And would you look at that? No snags, but Fur City. Now I gotta go do the lint roller. But first things first, you guys. I broke into this last night and it is heavenly. But I just had a little bite. I didn't take a big old chunk and put it in the microwave. My mouth is watering. So I'm going to heat myself up a little bit of this blackberry and banana bread pudding that I got from Harmon's. And I'm going to heat it up in the microwave and then put some ready whip on top. Oh yeah. And there's no nuts except for the one standing right there. No, it's not for you. So I'm going to warm this up. And it's got caramel sauce on top. Oh, it's the best caramel sauce ever. And then we'll try it. Oh, it looks like a little star. There's blackberries. I did find a big fat slice of banana, and I tasted it, and it was all funky. It was like kind of hard, and it felt like you were biting into a piece of gristle. It was weird. So I didn't eat it. Oh yeah, let's try this. I love bread pudding. It is so heavenly. Daryl hates it. I don't know how he can hate it. It's so fattening. It's really too bad. But it's good to indulge once in a while. The whipped cream is fading fast. Be still my heart. You've got, if you live by Harmon's, if you live near Harmon's, go to Harmon's. Get you some of this blackberry banana bread pudding. It's to die for. See, there's a blackberry. It's not really banana-y. There's not really a banana flavor. It's there, but hardly at all. It's amazing. Alright, well I've decided to just go ahead and make me some Pine Sol wipes because these will still clean my bathroom whether or not it kills germs. It'll still clean it and smell nice. So anyway, you're supposed to use a nice thick paper towel, and so you can use like Aviva or Brawny. These are pretty good too. These are Members Mark from Sam's Club. They're really good, heavy duty. That way they don't disintegrate. So I'm going to cut this in half so it will fit my little bowl here. And I'm just using my bread knife. Oh. Well, let's see. Try it this way. Oh, oh, oh. I'm not strong. And it's... One of you wrote me and told me that it's terribly hard to cut through and it makes a mess. And you were right. gosh, that was the biggest joke. I will never do that again. Daryl will do it for me. Okay. Got that mess cleaned up. Oh, the seal came off. This smells nice. Kind of has that pine saw smell, but it's sparkling wave when I was at the store. But anyway, so I'm using this big fat one because it fits nicely in this container. And so I'll save these little skinny rolls for a different container for another time. Oh, that was just horrendous. So now I will go ahead and pour 2 cups of pine sol in. And this doesn't say it kills 99.9% of germs or viruses, but the website isn't really clear on if it does or not. It says original pine sol, and some of the labels will have kills 99.9% of germs, and some of these newer scents, they don't have that on the label, so I don't even know. But I'm not even going to dilute it with water, because if it does kill 99% germs, you're not supposed to dilute it at all. So I'll just go ahead and not dilute it, and that'll be that. And then you just pour it on the top. Here's the first cup. That seems like a lot. It smells nice. And I'll do another cup. I've never used pine sol before in my life. Nope, never. And then it will fully absorb, and that's it. And then we'll let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll pull the cardboard tube out. And this is supposed to lift right out, but with my luck, it won't. Yep. There it comes. Came right out. And then, see in the middle? You just pull it out and start wiping away, but obviously this one's not soaked enough. Okay, I'm gonna let this soak for a while, and hopefully it'll absorb more. Otherwise, I'll just put more in. Cool. Hunky-dory. We're done. That was the most exciting thing I've ever done in my life. Well, a few years ago, I bought this to cut my stepdad's hair with when he was going through cancer, and unfortunately he never had the chance to use it, but so it's just been in my closet for the last 3 years. Well, now that the coronavirus is around and poor Daryl can't get his hair cut anywhere, his hair is so long, he's thinking of having me do his hair. Seriously, I've never used a buzzer in my life, ever. I've never done like a good hair. I don't cut hair. So, this will be interesting. He said maybe he'll have me do it tonight. So he says, like when he goes to the hairstylist, he has him do number 2 blade, like around the bottom of his head, and then number 3 or 4 for the top. But I don't want him to look like a bull haircut. And I know there's a comb, and I've watched videos, but I don't know. I think I'm going to butcher his hair. Oh boy. But if I do his hair tonight, it will not be on camera because there is no way in heck he would allow that. Ever. Ever! Man, my hands are so dry from washing them all the time. And now messing around with that pine saw. They smell nice. Right? They smell nice. We can have some of these with a salad. So this is a new bag, and this is how big they normally are. This is my old bag, and at the bottom were these 2 little nubs of chicken. So you get all different sizes in these, but they're so good. So while the chicken's cooking, I'm making a salad. So I just chopped up some romaine, added some carrots and tomatoes and Swiss cheese, and I'm gonna add some croutons. And then later I will just toss it all up with some of this ranch. And then the piece de la resistance is this balsamic glaze. It is so good. Oh, listen to that sizzle. I had this at Macaroni Grill, something similar, and it was so good. So I just do this, and it's amazing. Daryl doesn't like it on his. So anyway, let's give it a try, shall we? These chickens are so good. Along the Wasatch Front, we should see just partly to mostly sunny skies tomorrow. Should be a pretty nice day, but there's still a slight chance of shower. Yours looks like a yours looks like a big old wiener. Want to try it with a little bit of balsamic on one? Oh, you're missing out. Mm. 63 and breezy tomorrow, 70 on Wednesday, and windy. It'll be windy again on Thursday, even though there's no tree like you need to use your hammer outdoor plug to destroy your crappy old PC. Or you can bring in your PC no matter what brand it is, and we'll buy it from you and apply it towards a brand. Welcome to the closet, everybody. Minus the Momo. I don't know where she is. She was in my room, then I took a shower, and then she was gone. She must be asleep somewhere. But if she hears me, if she wakes up, she'll walk on in. So you guys, I am so proud of myself. I did it. I gave my first quarantine cut ever. I've never done a haircut before, ever. That was my first time using shears, and I was so sore scared. You don't even know. I was like, oh my gosh, please don't let me screw this up. Daryl's like, it's all right. Just do it. Just do it. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Just do it. I'm like, okay. So I started in the back, and I went, and I was like, oh shit. I was so scared. I'm like, are you sure this is the number 2 spacer? He's like, yeah. All right. Because it sure as heck looked like number 1 to me. So I just kept doing it. His hair was so long, you guys. I cut off like this much hair all around his whole head. By the time I was done, I had this nest of hair. I could have made a toupee for shizzle. I'm not kidding. It was so scary, and I'm like, this isn't working because he had so much hair, and plus it had a lot of product in it, and it was so long. And so then I thought, okay, start from the front and on the sides. And so I started here and went, and then I did more in the back, and then I could start to see as hair was falling down that, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. It's looking good. It's looking good. And so I got around to like this area here and did the number 4 blade, or the number 4 spacer. And I was like, it turned out great. It turned out great. So I'm thinking he's no longer gonna go to Great Clips to get his hair cut anymore. He's gonna go to quarantine cuts. Yep. So after he's done, he came into the bathroom, and you know, and I'm like trimming some hair around here that I couldn't get with the clippers, and then I also like trimmed the back and made it all look nice. And I'm like, all right, where's my money? Pay up. I charge $10 plus tip. And he's like, hey baby, go to the change box and get yourself a handful of money. Because we have this shoe box full of change. So he's just like, go in and grab some money, honey. Oh heck. So he's like, yeah, I don't need to go to Great Clips anymore. I'm all, yes you do. You've got a lot of gift certificates to use up. So he's gonna use those up, and then I'm sure he's gonna start coming to moi, which is fine. So we did it in the front room like you saw, and he was covered in hair, just covered, and the sheet was just covered. I was gonna do it outside, but it was too dark. The wind was blowing, and it was just, plus it's an electric razor, and I needed an extension cord and all that, so it was just easier to do it in the front room, and it was just lovely. I got this thing at Walmart. It was like $12 or $13 or something like that. It was really cheap. Did a great job. It comes with a comb, 4 spacers, a clip, and a little brush to brush out the blades, and some lubricant oil. And yeah, it's all good. It's a 10-piece set. So let's see. Oh, and I used my, did I tell you I already used my Pine Sol wipes? They did great. Yeah, I cleaned my toilets with them, like the outside of the toilets, and I cleaned the tops of my, well, and I also did the inside of my toilet, not the bowl, but you know, the ickiness. And then I cleaned my sinks and the tops and the faucets and all that. It's great. It did great. And then I kind of took a paper towel and just wiped it all dry, because it is kind of wet. And so I wiped it all dry. It did great, and it smelled wonderful. Daryl came home and he's like, you know, you could tell I was cleaning. So yeah, Pine Sol is the way to go, yo. My first time using pine saw. I had 2 firsts in one day. The pine saw and the clippers. I'm so proud of me. I am so proud of me. So, anywho, it is what it is. I have one more prescription to pick up, but it's not ready yet, so it'll probably be like day after tomorrow. So I think tomorrow I'm going to stay home. I need to vacuum. I need to vacuum the front room. I'm sure there's hair still like left over from somewhere. So I need to vacuum and dust. I hate dusting so bad. You don't even know. Anyway, on that note, I guess I'm going to skedaddle. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I just love you. I do. I just love you, and I hope you all have a wonderful sleepy, and we'll see you next time. Come on, everybody.